Hey guys, how's it going? I'm coming at you hooded and garbed because I want to talk to you about the start of my rap career. No, I'm actually just gonna talk to you about Dungeon Defenders, and it's cold in here. By the way, before I get started, check it out. Transformers pajamas! Had them for a while, but I think they're pretty awesome. Anyway, Dungeon Defenders 2, free game now. I think you used to have to pay for it. I put in like maybe 100 hours in Dungeon Defenders 1, and it was pretty worth it. I got to end game, I played on Nightmare. Hey, I even duped and created items, because that was really easy to do in Dungeon Defenders 1. It's crazy, like, you just got a little program that someone wrote, you found it on the internet, like almost everything else you find, and you could create items, make all the stats you wanted, and that was pretty fun, but it was also incredibly OP and kind of ruined the game, unless you played on official servers, but no one did that. So far, Dungeon Defenders 2 doesn't have that problem, so that's awesome. Let's take a moment and listen to this awesome tavern music. Wish I was that skilled at the flute. I've been playing this game. This is what I've been playing lately, and if any of you guys want to play with me, add me on Steam. It's Shade Inc. SH4DEINC. Basically, it's tower defense in kind of a third-person style where you construct things depending on the class you choose. You can be a wizard, a sorceress, a huntress, or a wizard, a huntress, a squire, or a monk. Sorceress would be the female version of wizard. Oopsie. They used to have that in the first game. They had male and female versions of all the classes, but in Dungeon Defenders 2, they only have the 4 base male characters, except the Huntress is female. So 3 males, 1 female. Hopefully they'll add some DLC to the game that will add more characters, but the thing that confuses me is that I think this game came out over a year ago, and it started off paying and they made it free, and there's a lot of DLC that'll get you the in-game currency for cosmetic items, but there isn't a lot of content DLC, which is kind of concerning, but the game is really fun nonetheless. So, if you're going to start playing Dungeon Defenders 2, say you're a beginner, you should be if you're here, probably pick a squire. Straight up, pick a squire. It'll be easiest to get to level 50, which is the level cap, and Dungeon Defenders 2 is kind of a grind. Not gonna lie, it's a grind. You'll play maps over and over again, but the loot system really keeps you going. The loot system kind of goes from like powerful to epic to mythic to legendary. They throw lots of loot at you, probably too much sometimes, to be completely honest with you. It's a little overwhelming, but other than that, can't complain. Play a squire, because Huntress has a lot of problems soloing. Monk has a lot of problems soloing. Wizard can solo pretty well, but it's not as easy as it is for a squire, and if you're a beginner, just go squire. Put your stats into tower health and attack to start off with, and once you get to endgame, I'd suggest looking up what people are doing on the internet, but most of the time, squires end up being kind of a waller. So he can build a cannon, he can build a blockade wall, he can build a training dummy, which you should probably never use because it's kind of garbage, and he can also build a ballista, which fires an arrow down a line and hits multiple enemies. 6 total, I believe. So it's nice in those narrow corridors. And yeah, so play through the campaign, and that'll get you to maybe around level 25 to 30 once you complete the campaign. And then after that, from 30 to 50, people tend to get lost, especially if they're trying to solo. If you have a group, then go try harder content, work together, get on comms, and have a great time. But if you don't have a group and you're gonna solo, my recommendation, and what I've been doing because, well, I have no friends. I have no friends that play Dungeon Defenders. I've been soloing everything, and there's a map in the game called Life Route. You'll run into it in the campaign. Once you beat the campaign, go to Life Route, set that on normal until you can do it on hard, and just do that map over and over again. It'll get you good experience. There's a lot of bosses that come in the 7 waves of like minions that come, and bosses mean better loot. Gear yourself up, get yourself some mythics, couple legendaries, and then you should be able to hit level 50 that way. And after you're level 50, then you start doing nightmare mode and onslaughts and all the actual difficult, hard endgame things. But yeah, once you start picking up dungeon defenders, keep these things in mind. Play a squire first, unless you're playing with a friend. Okay? Play the campaign, it'll get you to around 25 to 30. After the campaign, either solo Life Route or group with friends and try to do things on hard or play some onslaught mode. But yeah, I just kind of wanted to let you guys know about this game. This is what I've been playing. I'd love to play with you guys, but it's hard to catch me online. Sometimes I play at weird hours, but add me on Steam if you want, or ask me any questions about the game. It's really, really fun. 4-player, if that wasn't clear. It's 4-player cooperative. Check it out. Check it out. Ask any questions. My cat is scratching furniture.